Hey guys, let me show you the best of Istanbul. Hey, good morning guys. So it's around 6 a.m. here in Istanbul and I'm just waking up early, having my breakfast. It's a beautiful sunrise here in Istanbul. So I'm here on a press trip with Holland America and I'm doing their best of Istanbul shore excursion. Let's go! Get ready to head to the shore excursion meetup at 7:15. So this here is the meeting area. Lots of people doing shore excursions. So I went through passport control and now heading to the tour bus to meet our group. So I made it to bus 16, so this is a little different where they actually gave us like a tote bag, probably for the shopping that we might get to do. And they also gave some electronic guide, so that's pretty cool. And I think they want you to use that in some of the stops so that you get more information as you go along. So this is a map of the spots we're visiting. This is the Museum Saint Sophia. So this is the German fountain and the grounds that we're on, where we're heading to the Blue Mosque and where Saint Sophia is, used to be a huge horse racing track. So the racetrack we were on is actually the Hippodrome and it's the largest chariot racetrack during the Byzantine Empire. So we are headed to the Blue Mosque. It's named for its vivid Iznik tiles that line its interior. So people are now waiting for the Blue Mosque to open. Lots of people excited to enter. So women have to wear a scarf to cover their head and you also need to wear clothing that cover your knees and you need to wear shoes. So if you got to bring your scarf, there's actually a shop here that sells scarves. So I made a mistake. It turns out this is a shoe bag, so you can put your shoes when you enter the mosque because a lot of them don't allow shoes inside. Now inside the Blue Mosque, it is so beautiful inside. So some fun facts that I learned is the name Blue Mosque is actually just a tourist name. That's not the real name of the mosque. So the mosque is named Mosque of Sultan Ahmed. He's the sultan who made the mosque and there are 6 pillars on the mosque that symbolizes his the 6 things he believes in. Such a long line here and there is like a passed out dog up ahead. So we are now here inside the Museum of Saint Sophia and it is called the Jewel of Turkey's Byzantine Crown. So this Church of Divine Wisdom was originally built in the 16th century and then it was restored in the 1900s. So if you also forgot your scarf, you can buy it here. So beautiful inside, guys. It is so beautiful here, and the architecture is so intricate. Look around it. So this used to be a museum, but now they are now using it again as a mosque, and that's why certain spots that you can access before when it was a museum are now closed. Like for example, you cannot go to the second floor anymore. So that's also why you need to remove your shoes now when going inside. When it was a museum, you didn't have to. So we have left the Mosque of Saint Sophia and we're now headed to the Topkapi Palace. The ground is so beautiful. I'm using my 360 camera.
This is the town.
So this is the Sultan's office. So I am inside the Topkapi Palace. This is the official residence of the Ottoman Sultans. So inside you'll find courts, pavilions, and mosques. And it's such a massive grounds that it will take you a few hours to really experience the entire palace. After the tour guide kind of gives you an overview and tour, you have around 45 minutes to wander on your own. So choose wisely on which spots you want to check out. So as a fun fact, Topkapi means gates with cannon. So top means cannon and kapi means gate. Guys, I highly recommend coming to this fourth courtyard. The views are spectacular. So in the palace, pretty much all the rooms you visit, you don't need face coverings or to remove your shoes except for one spot, and it's the Mesiti Pavilion. So you actually are given a clean shoe cover. So we've left the palace and now we're walking towards the restaurant for our lunch. So luckily the restaurant is just walking distance from the palace. We've been walking the entire morning, so my feet are hurting. I'm so hungry right now. I'm so glad I got some food from the buffet this morning. Like, I highly recommend doing that before you do the excursion, because you won't be eating until lunch. So we are having lunch at the greenhouse inside the Hilton Hotel. So this here, there's eggplant, there's minced beef, and then tomato sauce, and they said this is the Sultan's favorite, rice and milk. Do you hear that sound? That means it's prayer time for the Muslims. I know that this excursion is not good for food, but I still wish that, especially being in a hotel, a Hilton hotel, I thought we would get at least like decent, proper Turkish food, but honestly, like, it was disappointing. So, not expecting much on it, but the other stops with it have been nice. I mean, even the coffee and tea that they let you choose at the end was not even Turkish. Like, half my table mates were vegetarians and they were served Italian pasta. Like, what's up with that? Like, there's so many Turkish vegetarian dishes you can serve, but you ended up serving completely something else. And I don't know, like, when I ask the staff when they serve the food, like, what am I having? They don't even want to tell me what I'm having. All they say is, oh, it's beef. So we've now made it to the Spice Bazaar. It's this building right here. Turkish delight. It is so busy here. So many people roaming around. There's so many shops. I think the tour guide said there's around 100 shops you can choose from. I'm just currently roaming around to see anything interesting that I see. So some fun facts about Istanbul and Turkey. So Istanbul has a population of 16 million and it actually represents 25% of Turkey's population. So Turkey is the only country that actually crosses two continents. So there's a part of Turkey that's in Asia and another one in Europe. And what's really cool is they actually built a tunnel under the sea to join both the Asia side and the Europe side, so you can cross by car or by subway. So Istanbul used to be the capital of Turkey, but it is now Ankara. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed this tour on the best of Istanbul. If you like this kind of video, please be sure to watch this video right here.